Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for the 25th of May, and we'll look at the FTSE, the DAX and the Stock 50. And starting with the FTSE here on the 4-hour chart, we're looking at, well, a correction across this 7,000 here. And as you can see, I mean, the wave count is a little bit complicated because I've got it as wave 4 here, then wave 5 top here, but we can also count it as wave A here, wave B here, C here, D here and E here for wave 4 finishing here and expecting the market to move higher. So that's okay as long as the market stays above the 7,000 here. So let's go into the 1-hour chart and just refine what we're looking at. So in this particular case here too, I'm also looking at this as wave 1 up here and 2 here. I don't know if that is the case, but one of the good things here is that we have the 7,000 as the support. And also too, from this high to this low here, we've got the 50 and the 61.8% retracement level. So we're above that now. So that's positive. Now we could count this we could count this little move up here as 1 and 2 in here, and probably overlapping wave structures here as 3 and 4 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and finished here. So in that case, what we could do here is, I'll just move these out of the way, these 5 waves up here can really just make wave 1 here for this. So what we need to be mindful of here with our long trades is our stop loss. So we'll put that there, and I'll just put that, there's probably another high to come in here, but I just want to point out that the market could come back to this area here first before climbing higher. So that's why we need to leave our stop out of the way. So I will adjust the stop if we come close into this space here. So one of the other things too, I think that's important is with the US markets, if I can just bring the S&P across here, I've got a bullish count and a bearish count for the S&P. Well, the bearish count is really just part of this correction here from wave 3 here. There's an A wave here, an A, B, C here for the B wave, and then down for the C wave here. Now, I don't know if this count is correct because we could also count this as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 up here and so on. So what we've decided to do was to really understand this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. So in this case here, you can see that we've got this strong part of the trend in here. So that's all going to be the third wave in here. So in here somewhere we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So we've got another little top to make in here. Once that top happens, we're going to have a correction here. Now this correction may turn bullish again and head to the upside, so we're going to go long at that point, or it can just continue down in this vein here. So that's going to be our long trade setup. So this trend here, we've got a bit of a mirror image of this on the European markets with this move up through here. The FTSE is a pretty ugly one, but that's why I counted at 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're very close to a top here in this case. So what I wanted to say that if we just have another little push up here, whatever, and then we come down for an sort of an ABC pattern here, then it will be, copy this here, will be on that. The adding to the position will be here, and also we should be able to see a little classic trading levels pattern, but I'll pick that up. If this occurs, I will pick it up here and we'll get back in long over here for this as well. So yeah, we're just working this trade up, but understanding that we could have this as some sort of A, B and C correction here and coming back down again, making this wave 4 much more complicated as well. Or we could even put this third wave on the top here and put the fourth wave over here and look at this as the A, the B and the C here. So that's all doable, and that would be in line with the bearish scenario for the S&P 500. But we do have a bullish count for the S&P as well. So all I'm saying is we need to be very caution around, express some caution around around that top here. And this also goes for the DAX as well. It is good to see this move up here take out the tops here, because it tells me that it's more likely that we're bullish than bearish. We were also looking for 5 waves up into this space here. We can see that we've got wave 1 and 2 in here, and then we've got this strong move in here, which has got to be related to the third wave here. So it's probably the third wave here and a fourth and a fifth. So we're very close to having a top in play here also as well. So we can look at this move up here, and then we can be looking for, and markets normally get to the old tops here and then roll over. So they suck everybody in by breaking the top out. Breakout's important, but I don't particularly like trading off it unless it's a special reason to. Otherwise we buy the retest, we wait for the retest. So this is what we'll do here for the DAX as well. So we want that, we want to see this move up further, and it could hit this trend line here too. I'm not sure, but the main point is here we haven't seen a correction of this trend yet, and we're close. There may be another little move to the upside here with this, but what we're waiting for is the pullback here. And this will be the same with the stock 50 as well. Stock 50 is just breaching in new highs here as well, so that's positive. But once again, we've got this 1 and 2 in here, nice strong third wave here, fourth and fifth wave here. So we're very close to the top. We want to wait for that. We've just been waiting for that top to come into play. And it could go a little bit higher with that. Let's just go in and check on this one. You know what I'll do? I'm just going to go to the cash market. This is the cash market here. It's a 2-minute chart. It's on the DAX. So I'll just see if I can get it to move up a little bit. No, but anyway, from this low here, we could all agree that we've got wave 1 and 2 in here for this. So I'm thinking that this is all the third wave to this point here, and this is a fourth wave here. And then we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So we could be having another little high here, but we're very close to the high. That's what I'm suggesting. So 1 and 2 and 3, maybe it's wave 4 here, but I think we should take this low here and start counting from that point. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So we could have the top in play there, or close to it, you know. But in a way, it's not the end of the world. What we're waiting for is we just want to see it move down. Okay, it's starting to move down now. So look, either way, yeah, anyway, you got the message. We just really want to see some sort of ABC pattern to come in here, maybe retest that. I don't think it will pull down to the 61.8% mark. So then we can look to go long on these highs here, or we can draw lines through here and all of those. We'll pick that up next session though. Yeah, anyway, they're my thoughts for these markets. So we don't really have a trade set up yet. We just need these tops to sort of roll over and fall into place, and then we can look to move in. You may be long already because I've suggested things along the way, but just to point out that at all times you'll need to leave the stop well out of the way here, below the 61.8%. Wherever you are in this. Unless you want to take part profit up here, that's the way to manage that as well, and then move back in. Alrighty, so yeah, just recapping this for situation with the US markets and the European markets. We're tracking 5 waves up here, which could be a little bit fatal and drop off sharply, but what we're considering is it just having an ABC pullback, and if that's the case, we're going to be going long on wave B. So all pretty simple really, and then we can look at wave 5 moving up here further to finish this off here. And we could also view this as wave 1 and 2 in here as well. So this could all be part of the third wave moving up higher. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.